Hi everybody, it's Kathy here, and we're back for a Thursday, the first one of the month, and I'm going back with keeping it simple sometimes. This time, scrapbook with me. So I just wanted to let you know that I'm also playing along with About the Jumpstart Boogie Bash on Facebook all of January. So all of my videos will have layouts that I'll be gaining points there. So I just wanted to give a shout out to that group as well. So this year, Happy New Year, by the way, I have decided that with my keeping it simple, sometimes I'm just going to give you something different. I'm going to do pre-made bases and then work with those. And so at the end of every video, we will pre-make a base, which will go into our stash and we will use as our quick and simple layouts. So this one, I will put the link in my description box below of the video where I made to pull this layout together so it was ready to start. And today we're focusing on using that base to get the layout done. So all I've done is I've pulled together a bit of ephemera, some scrap to mat my photos, and that's basically it for this layout, except we will do some ink splatting, and that is something that you can start adding, and it's a very simple mixed media technique to add to your layout and give it something a little bit more of a jazz up to a modern fixture of scrapbooking. So I have 3 photos for this layout. As you can see, it is a black, white and yellow colour scheme. When I made this page, I left this corner here as a pocket, deliberately knowing that I would tuck a photo into it. Had no idea what photos I was going to put in it. These photos are of my husband. Yes, very unusual that I am actually scrapping a photo of my husband. He doesn't like getting photos, so it's pretty hard to get some of him. But this one was from Christmas 2013, and he loves Atari. He loved Atari when we started going out together, and so when we found the retro Atari console, we gave it to him for Christmas, and he was like in 7th heaven because it had his favourite game, Frogger, on it, and he just spent hours and hours playing it. So these photos show that in it, and I'm just using it to build this layout. So I tucked that top photo in under that other corner that I had to the top of the page. So that's very simple, effective way of creating interest on your layout. So all I'm doing now is I'm just adding ephemera. So I don't have to do anything. I've got little fussy cut tags here. This one says Happy Memories. Sorry there, had a bit of a coughing fit, so I've cut that bit out so you don't need to listen. I have this sticker book here. It's a Kaisercraft one. It is an older one that I have, so I'm banishing up my stash. I need to burn up and use some of my stash. And it is from the workshop of Kaisercraft. I love this book of stickers. It's got lots of different masculine things that I can use. So I'm just taking out that little quote there, and then I am looking where else I can put things in. So I've put in a little clock there, and I will come back and I will put in 2013. So I will take the 2 little stickers that say 20 and 13 and make 2013, and I put that actually on that little TV screen of the ephemera. So I've laid up what I want it to do, and I'm going to put in some stars now. So with my 3 cluster points, here's one here with the star. I've got a circle because I've got a circle down in the bottom cluster. Put a circle up here at the top, so I have the same sort of elements in each of the clusters. I'm going to add stars in as well because that's drawing them together, and that's going to make them all balance. Now down here at the title, You Rock, I am just adding 2 more stars. So off screen, I'm back again. Sorry about that little bit of a fizzer there. I have popped up some of the elements. I have fastened the others down underneath, so I've got a layered effect. That just gives it some dimension, and you can see it there underneath and how it pops it up and gives it some shadowing. Now, I'm going to use some ink to do some ink splatters around this page, and I'm just using these photo backs to prevent any of the ink splatters getting on my photos. I'm using some Black Dilutions spray ink for my black splatters. Now, if you don't have inks, that's easy. You can use watercolor paints. It does the same effect. If you don't have watercolor paints, you might have acrylic paints, which you can add a little bit of water to get the same effect as well. And you use a paintbrush or the end of a straw, and you just tap and dab. I'm also going to add in some Dina Wakley's white acrylic gloss spray splatters, and I do duck off for a bit because I need to get someone with muscles to open it up for me, because I don't have that strength at the moment, being so sick at the moment, and I am recovering, but it is taking a time. So I'm putting in these ink splatters here. As you can see, that's just adding that little bit of a modern touch. Whoops, a little bit too much there. Be quick, wipe it off. You can see that it left a white smudge, but that's okay. I'm just going to top it up with some splatters there, because luckily that sort of looks like what that paper is about with the ink splotches in there. And there we have a very simple, very clean layout, and it came together really easily, and you can see all the details there. You can make these, you can do it. You just need a little bit of ephemera and a base page, which you can follow on my video and create, and then you too can have a 3-photo layout done like this in minutes. Alright, so now we're moving to part 2 of my new focus for 2025. Oh my gosh, it sounds so strange to say. We're going to build a base page which we'll put into our stash, and we may use on the next video or somewhere along the way. More likely for me this month, I'm going to use it in Baby Got Scraps, because I'm going to join that hop and try and get as many done for that hop as well. So I'm going to do a bit of a combination of both. But I will be building the bases as we go, and this is showing you how to do it as well. Now, to start with, you need one base page, which you can see there I have the snowflake on. Then you need some other papers to build the 2 different styles on here. Double-sided papers are really great because you get more versatility out of them. So, and you'll see that happen here with that Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays paper that I've got running across the vertical in the middle at the moment. On the back of this one that I just punched the border on, it's got foil, and I didn't really want to bring foil into this side of it, so I'm keeping that flat there. Now this one is a little bit short at the top and a little bit short at the bottom, so I'm going to show you how to fix that as well. I'm just trimming this down because I don't need all of it to be covered. This is a little trick to stretch your stash. You can cut your papers. It's amazing. You can do it, and you can stretch it across like you can see here, and then you get that in behind. Nobody will ever know unless they pull your layout apart. Now, on the other side of that Merry Christmas one is the white and red dot paper, and I love it. And I'm using it for the borders here. Now, it's really important when you put your papers in, well, I feel it is. Other people may not, but I do. I like to see that my edges are finished in some way. So that's why I put a border punch down the side. And for these ones, I'm adding the strip of the white dots and it making like a border on it as well. So I've come down about 1/3 of the way here, and I'm putting these 2 to the side. Look at that, pretty straight. I don't rarely use a ruler to line them up. I just eyeball it. And there you can see how I've got the strip there. So that is now topping and bottoming that section of the layout. Quick, simple, easy, nice way to set it up. Now I'm putting this one here in the middle, and that's going down there. Now, as I said, down the bottom, my layout is a little bit short at the bottom here with that panel, and it's a little bit short at the top. So that's an easy fix. And then I'm drawing the dots across the layout, and you can see, excuse me, I'm going to have to go again. Back again. Okay, so now what I'm doing is I'm going to use the leftover pieces that I have here to create some tags, which I'm going to keep with this layout. And I'm not sure how I'll use them when I put it all together, but because there's just those little remnants left, I want to keep them so that I can draw it together and build on this layout. And so that's what you can do with your pieces as well. So if you don't have a tag maker like I just said at the end, you can easily make a simple tag by cutting the rectangles and then cutting off the edges, and that makes your tag. So here's my basic layout. Here's my finished one from today. I hope you like the new format. Let me know down in the comments below. I really do appreciate all the feedback. What about my new thumbnail? Do you like that as well? Find my full playlist of Keeping It Simple Sometimes linked down below. And don't forget to give me a thumbs up if I've done something to inspire you to get out your papers and get creative. Thank you for watching through. Happy scrapping till next time, and here's my next video that I think you should be watching.